Why is it so freaking hard to lose weight? Seriously. If you have ever tried to eat healthier, to exercise more, to do everything right, and you still felt it wasn't enough, you aren't broken, you're not alone. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the truth that I feel no one talks about. Why weight loss is hard. Really hard. So if you're new here, I'm Carrie. I've lost 200 pounds and I'm on a journey to lose the rest of the weight. And I hope you will join me. So, why weight loss is hard? First of all, you are worth showing up for anyway. Okay? You're worth it. From my story, a little bit of my story, from as early as I can remember, I was addicted to food. As a baby, I was overfed. As a kid, I was overweight. And as I got older, I learned to use food to cope with everything in my life. So all the stress, all the sadness, joy, shame, all of it. I grew up being bullied constantly. It was because of my size, because of how I looked, because I didn't fit in, because I was weird and strange, probably because people were making fun of me constantly. So I started watching life from the sidelines. I didn't go to pool parties. So my cousin had a party every 4th of July at her pool. I was always invited and I did not go. I didn't go on roller coasters because, well, I couldn't fit in the roller coasters. I stayed out of photos and I stayed, just on the sidelines because I didn't want to be seen. I was surviving, but I was not living. And that life was super hard. But here is the truth, I think. This life I'm living now, this healing journey that I'm on, it is super duper hard too. So showing up when I don't want to, choosing food that nourishes me instead of numbs me, letting go of all those old comfort foods, facing the emotions that I always stuff down with food, it's hard. But I think what's harder is not changing. So staying stuck and living in that pain and missing my life. So I chose for me an uncomfortable path. I chose a healing path, one where I just finally started to live again. Now I'm 200 pounds lighter and I'm still on my journey, but I'm not stopping until I have gotten the rest of this weight off of me. The reason, because I finally deserve to be free. I'm sorry, I just walked and this car keeps circling me and it gets super close every single time. So that's why I'm a little distracted. I really don't know what this person's doing. Sorry. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. So why is it hard to lose weight? Let's dive a little bit deeper. So you could be asking yourself, I know what to do. But why can't I do it? I ask myself that all of the time because weight loss isn't knowing what's healthy. It's about unlearning all of the ways that you've used to cope with food for life. I mean, food addiction's real, man. Emotional eating is real. And if you've ever used food to survive any situation, pain or stress or loneliness or trauma, you know that you were just coping. Or maybe you're thinking, I always do well for this little bit of time and then I sabotage myself. Because your brain is wired for that familiar setting. And if chaos and failure have always been like the normal for you, then success will feel like a threat. It's not that you're weak, it's that your brain is trying to protect you. So it is what is keeping you stuck sometimes. You might ask yourself, why do I keep eating when I know I'm not hungry? Well, if you're eating lots of processed foods, it's because processed food is engineered to override all of those hunger signals. So the salt, the oil, the sugar, those aren't just ingredients. They're like dopamine bombs for your brain, and they're super addictive. And for some of us, I know for me, moderation just does not work. And so that's the reason why I have chosen to cut all of that out. So no added salt, no added oil, and no refined sugar. Not because I'm disciplined either, actually, but it's because I just want to be free. And the biggest question of all, I think, that most of us probably ask is, why don't I have enough willpower? I'm here to tell you, folks, because weight loss is not about willpower. It's about strategy. It's about healing. It's about love. Willpower burns out, but systems work. Habits work. Self-compassion works. So, let's talk about something that really hurts. Loss. And this is the reason why I have chosen to do this video today. I have lost people that I love. And just this past week, I lost a really good friend. She saw joy and transformation in my life. I know she wanted it. We talked about it. She wanted to travel and to walk again and to do things that made her happy. But she didn't want to do the work. And she wouldn't listen. And now she's gone. I've also lost my daddy. I tried everything to help him. I tried to get him to eat different, to live different. I just truly think he felt it was too late for him, and I don't believe that was the case. He just wouldn't do it. And it breaks my heart because I know what it's like to be that stuck. I know what's waiting on the other side if you fight for your life. And I still have friends and family right now, people I love who are struggling. Some have asked for help. But when it comes down to it, even the ones that have asked me for help don't really want to change because it's not easy and it's gut-wrenching to watch. I just want to drag them into healing with me, but I can't. They have to want it for themselves. So what can we do if we're ready to take these steps for ourselves? 1, we can stop trying to lose weight and start trying to feel better. The phrase lose weight can trigger pressure and obsession and failure. So instead, focus on how I can feel more alive today, how I can feel more free and more in control today. Weight loss really becomes the byproduct of healing and not the goal. 2, start thinking like the future you. So ask, what would the healed me be doing right now? It's not a fake it till you make it situation. It's an act like you care until you believe you do. So thinking from your future self is going to give you clarity and remove the drama from all of your decisions. And that's very helpful, or it was for me anyway. 3, do something that makes you feel proud every single day that is not related to food. This is going to build your identity outside of food. Clean a drawer, go for a walk, create an art project, text someone a kind message. When you feel proud, you are less likely to self-sabotage. 4, give that addiction or that drive to eat a name or an identity. Call it the saboteur, the whisperer, the liar, I don't care. Externalizing that voice that says, just eat it, helps you fight it more clearly. Because then you can respond with, that's not me talking, that's that addiction talking, not me. 5, use pattern interrupts. Don't use willpower. So, when a craving or a binge urge hits, do something strange and odd. Run cold water over your wrists, go outside barefoot, brush your teeth, speak a positive truth out loud. This is going to create enough of a gap that's going to disrupt that autopilot. It may sound weird, it may sound crazy, it may sound like it won't work, but it will. Give it a shot. 6, create a before the binge script. This one also might sound weird, but it's also very effective. So what you want to do is you want to write down what you wish you could remember in the moment. Here's an example. This food is not going to fix it. It's going to numb me now and then hurt me later. And I deserve peace more than I deserve that dopamine hit. Make sure that you keep it visible, that you read it before you eat something. It can save you in those 10-second windows. Trust me, I know. 7, replace the scale with a success mirror ritual. So use your mirror to speak affirmations to yourself instead of checking the weight on the scale. So look in that mirror and say things like, I'm healing, I'm showing up, I'm worthy. When you do that, you're reframing success from the external to the internal. 8, do not fix your whole life. Fix the next 15 minutes. When you're spiraling, ask, what's the next 15 minutes that I can win at? Win the next snack by not eating it. The next craving by not giving in. The next thought by saying something positive. Stack those wins and don't aim for a perfect life. Aim for a peaceful next moment. 9, start a done list instead of a to-do list. This one's really great too. I like it really well. So at the end of the day, I want you to write down every meal that you prepped, every time you chose healing, every time you didn't give in. Focus on what you did and not what you didn't do. It's really great. Also, I keep mine in a journal so I can look back at them, and it's really great. 10, create a ritual around choosing yourself every single day. That's going to look different for everyone. It might be lighting a candle, it might be praying, it may be meditating, going for a walk. But say out loud, today I choose myself. I choose my health and I choose my healing. This one decision, as long as you say it with intention, will reframe your entire day. I know that. And most importantly, we have to live and live right now. Don't wait to live your life until you hit a certain number on the scale. It's a lie that life begins after life is happening right now. I used to avoid everything. Now I do all of the things, If I need accommodations, I'm going to ask for them. If I need extra time, I'm going to take it. And because I'm not going to sit on the sidelines anymore, not for one more second, not for one more day. So if you're still wondering why it's hard to lose weight, the truth is it's hard because you are healing things that most people will never touch. You're doing the emotional work, the mental work, the spiritual work, and it's heavy. But it means that you're growing, and it means that you are worth it because you are. So don't give up. Don't walk away from the life that you've been waiting for. Yes, this is super hard, but staying stuck is harder. You deserve more than a life of just getting by. So, tell me in the comments, what part of this hit home the most for you today? I would absolutely love to hear your story. And if you're ready for the next step, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. And until our next conversation, remember, we are doing this thing together, guys. Thank you for being a part of my journey and letting me be a part of yours. Until next time, bye.